Professor Mahmood Yakubu, Chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, has reaffirmed the Commission's unwavering commitment to preserving the sanctity of tenure and enhancing the credibility for chairmen, councillors, and area councils election in the Federal Capital Territory. During a meeting with the leadership of the Inter-Party Advocacy Council (IPAC), led by Yusuf Dantali, on Friday, June 28, 2024 in Abuja, Professor Yakubu provided assurances of INEC's dedication to these principles. The focus of the meeting was to clarify the tenure of the current chairmen of the 6 area councils and the 62 councillors in the FCT, addressing misconceptions among some political parties and their supporters. In his address, Professor Yakubu emphasized that inquiries related to the tenure of the area councils and requests for the Commission to release the timetable and schedule of activities for the area council elections are governed by the Electoral Act 2022. This act mandates a 4-year tenure, and it urged aspiring candidates and the public to be patient for the release of the timetable and schedule of activities for the FCT elections at the appropriate time.
Parents are aware that the National Assembly has since repealed and reenacted the Electoral Act 2010 as amended as the Electoral Act 2022. In particular, in the exercise of its powers as the lawmaking body for the Federal Capital Territory, the National Assembly extended the tenure of the area councils from 3 to 4 years, thereby aligning it with executive and legislative elections nationwide. This is one of the important provisions of the Electoral Act 2022. The Act came into force on Friday, 25th February 2022, 2 weeks after the last area council elections in the FCT. By the time the elected chairmen and councillors were sworn in 4 months later, on 14th June 2022, they took their oath of allegiance and oath of office on the basis of the new Electoral Act, the Electoral Act 2022, which provides for a 4-year tenure. You may also wish to note that when the Electoral Act 2022 was signed into law 2 weeks after the Commission conducted the last area council elections in the FCT, the incumbent holders, chairmen and councillors, challenged the Commission that we conducted the election too early, claiming that the new Electoral Act had extended their tenure from 3 to 4 years. We reminded them that they took their oath of office under the old law before the coming into force of the new Electoral Act. Therefore, their tenure will expire in June 2022, and it expired in June 2022. I wish to reassure you that we are aware of our responsibilities under the law. Section 28, subsection 1 of the Electoral Act 2022 requires the Commission to release the timetable and schedule of activities 360 days, that is 1 year, before the date fixed for the election. The timetable cannot be released 2 years ahead of the election.
He also noted that the current FCT executive's tenure would expire in June 2026, underscoring that tenure is defined not by the election date, but by the date of the oath of office or inauguration for the legislative houses. Vincent Okushi, QTV News, Nigeria.